Hey GPT, how's it going?
Hey, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm doing well too, thanks for asking. Today I attended my friend's funeral.
I'm really sorry to hear that. Losing a friend is never easy. How are you feeling? If you'd like to talk about it, I'm here to listen.
Thank you. It was my first time to attend my friend's funeral, and she died for her cancer.
I can't imagine how difficult that must have been, especially since it was your first time attending a friend's funeral. Losing someone to cancer can be especially tough, as it often comes with a long period of uncertainty and struggle. How are you holding up after the ceremony?
And her cancer found in April, and she died in May. That means that 1 month, just only 1 month, the cancer took her took her life.
That's incredibly sudden and heartbreaking. Just 1 month. It must be so overwhelming to process how quickly everything changed. It's hard to make sense of something like that. How are you coping with the shock and loss?
Yeah, it was so shocked. I was so shocked. Uh, so I can't believe that she died because it was so quickly. And yeah, even if I attended her funeral today, I cannot believe that.
That makes total sense. When something happens so suddenly, it can feel surreal, like you're in a dream. It's tough to come to terms with, especially when it's hard to grasp the reality of it. I imagine that it must be especially hard to accept it right after seeing her funeral. Do you want to talk more about her or how you're feeling right now?
Yeah, I will talk about my feeling. Uh, when I the attend the funeral, I feel.
Of course, take your time. I'm here to listen whenever you're ready to share how you felt at the funeral.
Thank you. By the way, if I make a mistake in my English, please point it out.
You're very welcome. And don't worry, I'll gently point out anything if needed. Please feel free to share when you're ready.
Mm, Before coming home, I feel appreciation for her because she was so kind, and she forgave me all of sins that I did to her, and she always made me happy and laugh. So I appreciate her all of the sin that she did. Uh, but uh, after
You're expressing some really deep emotions, and I can feel the gratitude you have for her. Just a small correction. Instead of, I appreciate her, all of the sins that she did, you might want to say, I appreciate all the things she did for me, or I'm grateful for all the kindness she showed me. It sounds like she was a truly special person in your life. Please continue when you're ready.
and I feel that I am proud of me because I can meet her, and I can be a part of her lives.
That's a beautiful sentiment. It's clear that she meant a lot to you. For the correction, instead of, I feel that I am proud of me. It would be more natural to say, I feel proud of myself. Or I'm proud that I was able to meet her and be a part of her life. It's such a comforting feeling to know that you've had that connection, even through the sadness. How are you feeling now as you're reflecting on those moments?
I'm proud of myself because I can meet her and I can be a part of her lives.
That's a really wonderful way to put it. It sounds like you feel grateful for the moments you shared with her. It's clear how much she impacted your life. How do you think you want to remember her moving forward?
Yeah, it was so beautiful time, and I will not forget that. And after coming home, uh, I feel that yes, I lost her, and I have to say goodbye to her because I cannot accept the truth. But after coming home, I can be まあなんて言うんだろう、まあ冷静になってって英語でなんて言うの？
You can say, I can calm down, or I can be calm, to express that you're starting to feel more composed. It sounds like you're going through a lot of emotions, especially after coming home and realizing the reality of her passing. It's natural to struggle with accepting it, but taking the time to calm down and process everything is important. Do you feel like you've started to process it a bit more now?
Could you repeat the question again?
Of course. I was asking if you feel like you're starting to process everything a bit more now. After having some time to reflect, does it feel a little clearer? Or are you still in the midst of everything?
I am. I'm calm down, and I accepted her death, and I said to her goodbye, and yeah, I accept the truth that I cannot meet her in this era. Uh,
I'm really glad to hear that you're feeling calmer and that you've been able to say goodbye to her in your own way. Accepting such a deep loss takes a lot of strength, and it's not easy to come to terms with the fact that you won't see her again in this lifetime. It sounds like you're processing it step by step. How are you feeling now that you've come to that realization?
I'm happy to say goodbye to her because it's difficult to accept her death.
It's really touching that you feel some peace in being able to say goodbye, even though it's been so hard to accept. Saying goodbye, especially under such circumstances, is never easy, but it can bring a sense of closure. It sounds like you're finding a way to honor her memory while also allowing yourself to heal. How do you think you want to carry her memory with you moving forward?
And I learned that it is very uh, it to it is very important to take a photo. In that 人が写り込んでる写真っていうのが大事って英語でなんていうの？
You can say a photo with people in it is important, or a photo that includes people is important. Both convey the idea that having people in the photo matters. Does that match what you're thinking?
It is important to take a photo in it.
You could complete the sentence as, it is important to take a photo with people in it, or it is important to take a photo that includes people. Does that sound good?
It's important to take a photo with people in it because まあ、生きていた証拠になるからって英語でなんていうの？
You can say, it's important to take a photo with people in it because it serves as proof that they were alive. Does that work for what you're trying to express?
Because it's proof to life.
It seems like there might have been a little mix-up with that phrase. If you meant to say something about blue light, it might be related to the
Okay.
effects of light on photos or something similar. Could you clarify what you meant by because it's blue to light? I'd be happy to help refine it.
生きていた証拠になるからって英語でなんていうの？
The English translation for 生きていた証拠になるから would be because it serves as proof that they were alive. Does that match what you had in mind?
なんか難しいな。because it serves as proof that they were alive. Because it serves as proof that they were alive. Because it serves as proof that they were alive. Because it serves as proof that they were alive. Because it serves as proof that they were alive. Because it serves as proof that they were alive. Because to live means to spend time and spending time.
It sounds like you're trying to express the idea that living involves time and spending time is significant. A more polished way to say it could be because to live means to spend time, and spending time is what makes life meaningful. Does that capture what you're trying to convey?
Because
問題が発生しています。お話の内容を理解できませんでした。
because to live means spending time, and we cannot remember all of the things that we spend time. We cannot remember all of the things what I did.
You're really close. A smoother version of what you're trying to say might be because to live means spending time, and we can't remember everything we've spent time on. We can't remember everything we've done. Does that sound better?
Could you repeat again?
Sure. Here's the revised version. Because to live means spending time, and we can't remember everything we've spent time on. We can't remember everything we've done. Is that clearer now?
We can't remember everything that we spent on. So we have to live what I did and what I thought because it serves as proof to live.
You're getting there. Here's a slightly polished version. We can't remember everything we spent time on, so we have to leave behind what we've done and what we've thought, because it serves as proof that we lived. How does that sound?
We cannot remember everything we spend time on, so we have to leave behind. We have to. We have to. 何をやってきた何をやってきたかを残さないといけないと思うって英語になんて言うの？
You can say, I think we need to leave behind what we've done. Does that express what you wanted?
Leave behind ってどういう意味？
Leave behind means to leave something in the past or not take it with you when you move forward. In the context of your sentence, it means to preserve or record what you've done so that it isn't forgotten. For example, if you say, "We need to leave behind what we've done," it implies that it's important to make a record or memory of your actions or achievements. Does that help clarify it?
So we have to record what I did and what I think because it serves as proof to live.
That's very close. Here's a slightly smoother version. So we have to record what we've done and what we've thought because it serves as proof that we lived. This version flows a bit more naturally. How does that sound?
So I will take a lot of pictures with paper in it, and I will record my video, and I will write a lot of things what I think. So
You're on the right track. Here's a more polished version of what you're saying. So I will take a lot of pictures with people in them, record videos, and write down a lot of the things I think. It's clear and natural now. Would you like to continue your thought?
what is the difference?
The difference between pictures with people in it and pictures with people in them is very subtle but important. 1. Pictures with people in it. This version is grammatically less correct because pictures is plural and it is singular. The correct pronoun to use for plural subjects like pictures would be them. 2. Pictures with people in them. This is the correct form. Them matches the plural subject pictures, and it makes the sentence grammatically sound. So the main difference is that it should be replaced with them when referring to plural objects like pictures. Does that clear things up?
Yeah, I always focus the demerit of the past, but the past means what I've done and the proof to live. So I have to accept the past, and yeah, I have to record, and I will spend. I have to spend what I wanna do, and what. Um,
You're expressing a powerful thought. Here's a refined version of your sentence. I've always focused on the demerits of the past, but the past represents what I've done and serves as proof of my life. So I have to accept the past, let it go, and focus on what I want to do moving forward. This version smooths out some phrasing while keeping your original meaning intact. Does that sound good to you?
I've always focused on the demerit of the past, but the past represents what I've done and serves as proof of my life. So I have to accept the past, let it go, and focus on what I want to do moving forward. Um, 過去は未来を豊かにすることがあるって英語でなんて言うの？
You can say the past can enrich the future. Does that capture what you meant?
The past can enrich the future. 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 これが今日の大きな学びですって英語でなんて言うの？
You can say, this is the big lesson I learned today. Does that sound good?
This is big lesson that I learned today.
Yes, that's perfect. This is a big lesson that I learned today. Sounds great. It clearly expresses what you've gained from the day.
This is a big lesson that I learned today, and I appreciate her because she taught me these important things. Uh, so I will not delete my pictures as まあ前に自分が 前に自分がやってたようにって英語なんていうの？
You can say, "This is a big lesson that I learned today, and I appreciate her because she taught me these important things. So I will not delete my pictures as I used to do." This captures what you're trying to say. Does it sound right to you?
Yeah. I will not delete my pictures as I used to do.
That sounds perfect. It clearly shows your change in perspective. It's a meaningful shift.
Yeah. So I will rest and see you tomorrow.
Take care and rest well. See you tomorrow.